What's going on? It's your boy Sermon at Sermon's Domain on Twitter. A lot of our favorite rappers that we grew up on, the ones that were in middle school or high school that were some of our favorites, are slowly kind of phasing out of hip hop. You have Lupe Fiasco, who's on and off teased about retiring, saying he's done after 3 albums and then retiring without dropping those 3 albums. 50 Cent is toying with the idea that Street King Immortal will be his final album. And now we can add The Game to the list of artists that are contemplating retirement. Really, realistically, in hip-hop, what is retirement? A lot of the artists that say they're going to retire don't end up doing it. A lot of it comes from, like, what's the future beyond rap? I think a lot of artists that say they're going to retire, they might not have a plan. 50 Cent I can believe, because 50 doesn't put out music too often. It's kind of like a side, it's like his passion, but it's more like a side hobby compared to all the businesses he owns, the TV shows that he's making. So I can believe 50 Cent retiring after one more album to further his career in the world of TV and film. But then you have like someone like Lupe, and it's like, what does Lupe do outside of rap? Does he have a bunch of investments? I'm sure all rappers do to some extent, but some are more notable than others. So The Game, he's over in Russia right now performing, and last night he announced that he is going to drop one more album titled Westside Story. Westside Story was a song that he put out in 2004. It featured 50 Cent, and it made its way onto the documentary. And even prior to the documentary, he put out a mixtape titled Westside Story. It had Joel Santana on it, Fabulous, Jim Jones. It had that Certified Gangsters joint on it. And one of my favorites was Still Cruising featuring Eazy-E. So during this concert last night, Game announced the final album. He said, "When I get back to LA, man, I'm going straight to jail because I fucking had a fight with the police officer and shit. So I'm going to sit down for a minute and write my next album, which is probably going to be my last album. It's called Westside Story. It's going to be some ill shit." Now, while I'm not one to condone someone going to jail or prison, I feel like Game sees that as an opportunity. You're not going to be doing much behind bars, so why not use that time to write an album? And I think that comes with some high hopes. I mean, not only is it going to be possibly his last album, which has ridiculous standards, but now you have the time to really sit back and get something off your chest, get a lot off your mind. So I think Game is going to be able to do that. But like I said, it's hard to believe that a rapper is going to actually stick to their word and retire. Regardless if this is his final album or not, I am kind of expecting something good from it. Judging just off the title, I want it to be another concept album. Sort of like 1992, but on a much better scale. 1992 was cool, but I don't think it's one of the best Game albums. And like I said, if it's the final album, he has to go all out. So I am interested to see where this goes from here, where the album goes, the concept, and if he'll stick to him actually retiring. So let me know what you think about the title, using Westside Story. It's a familiar title for any longtime Game fans. I think it'll have its advantages. But let me know what you think about the title. And do you think that Game is actually going to stick to his retirement plans? Let me know in the comment section below. Then like the video, subscribe to the channel if you're not already, share the video. Follow me on Twitter at Sermon's Domain. And as always, thank you for your time. I appreciate you for watching. And until next time, peace.